Today's topics are: BigHit Music announced that jhope will be enrolling in the military soon. As soon as jhope's military enlistment was announced, he received a call from Jin. jhope also revealed during a livestream the reason why he decided to enlist now, and why fans are angry. By the way, to never miss any BTS news and updates, be sure to subscribe. BigHit Music caused a stir among netizens with the recent announcement that jhope has submitted a request to terminate his military enlistment postponement, following the example of the oldest member, Jin. In an official statement, BigHit Music stated that jhope has initiated the military enlistment process by applying for the termination of his enlistment postponement, and that they will provide further updates as they become available. The company also expressed their appreciation for the fans' continued support and promised to do everything possible to support jhope during his military service. In October, BigHit Music announced that the members of BTS were making plans to fulfill their military service and would be focusing on their solo activities in the meantime. Since then, jhope has been keeping busy with various projects, including the release of his first full-length solo album, Jack in the Box, which made him the first member of BTS to release solo music since the announcement. He also made appearances on IU's popular variety program, collaborated with Crush on the song Crush Hour, and became the first Korean artist to headline the 2022 Lollapalooza Music Festival. In addition, he performed during D. Clark's New Year's Rocking Eve and has been supporting his fellow members' activities, among other things. After jhope announced that he had submitted a request to terminate his military enlistment postponement, some fans began looking for any best clues that might have foreshadowed the announcement. They found some moments during jhope's February 17th We Wars Live that seemed to hint that something was coming soon. One such moment was when jhope reacted to a question about Suga's upcoming solo tour. Although he didn't say anything, his smile seemed to speak volumes to ARMYs. Additionally, jhope acknowledged during the live that he had been working very hard lately and said that those who wonder why he will work that much will understand as time passes. Netizens believe that his statement also foreshadowed the announcement that will come over a week later. jhope confirmed the announcement in a new We Wars Live, where he explained his decision and reassured ARMYs. Many ARMYs were expecting the news, but it didn't make it any less emotional when BigHit Music announced that jhope had terminated the postponement of his military enlistment, which means he is now eligible to be called to serve. After the official announcement, jhope went on We Wars to connect with fans during a live stream where he maintained his usual cheerful energy. During the stream, jhope focused on others, reassuring ARMYs and supporting his fellow members. He showed his true personality by putting others first and making sure that everyone was taken care of. To help keep ARMYs positive, jhope shared that he had been thinking about enlisting since last year. He eventually decided that enlisting sooner will allow him to return to his beloved ARMY sooner, demonstrating his selfless personality. He said, "I think I've been thinking about this since last year. After Jin Hyung went in, I wondered when I should do it too. When thinking about it, I decided that the sooner I go in, the sooner I can return and show you something good." After the announcement was made, jhope received a call from fellow member Jin, who is currently serving his mandatory military service. Jin provided jhope with some words of wisdom and advice on what to prepare for. jhope recounted the conversation saying, "Well, as soon as the announcement went out, Jin called me. He was like, 'jhope, you're next.' I asked him this and that. He told me a bit about what I'm going to need to prepare." jhope's new solo single, On the Street, has a double meaning that represents both an artist whose dreams started on the street and a road that an artist and their fans will continue to walk together on. jhope personally wrote this song as a dedication to his fans. After the release of the single, many ARMYs expressed their happiness but also their frustration at learning that it was only a digital release. They demanded a physical CD album, stating that jhope deserves a real album. Some fans even suggested that his debut album from 2022, Jack in the Box, should also be released as a physical album and that it's not too late to do so. With the recent news that jhope has applied for the termination of his enlistment postponement and may soon be called to serve in the military, many ARMYs want him to make the most of his career before he leaves. Some fans pointed out that when Jin released his solo single before leaving for the military, it was accompanied by a physical album with a concept and promotional efforts, but jhope, who is also going in the military, is only releasing a single. One fan commented, even Jin released his single as a physical album because he was leaving for the army soon. There was a lot of effort put into his album jacket and jacket concept, he was on variety programs, and there was a lot of effort put into him overall. But J-Hope, who is going to the military in the same way, is not treated the same. Both Jin and J-Hope are going to the military, so why is J-Hope releasing just a single? However, many armies are still excited and supportive of J-Hope and his upcoming single. What's your opinion, ARMY? Let me know in the comments.